Welcome in, Minnesota high school football fans. I am here with a couple of the Marshall players ready to take on Becker on Thursday. 10:30 game, or early morning game for you guys. That'll be interesting. You can either watch it at the bank or you can watch it on your local television. But how are you guys doing, and can you introduce yourselves?
Doing well. My name's Gavin Schaefer. I'm a senior at Marshall. I play fullback and defensive end. I'm number 24.
My name's Jacob Allex. I'm a left tackle for Marshall. I'm also a senior, and I wear number 77.
You guys nailed those intros. Good job. Uh, Here we go. Let's talk about your team and your season thus far. If I had to give you the question of what has led you guys to be this successful this season, you would give me a response. What would you say?
I'd say practicing hard every week, preparing, doing everything you can, watching film, and trusting what your coaches give you to succeed.
I'd say we've also had great leadership. We have five captains, and I think all five of us have done a good job at pushing each other and keeping holding everybody accountable.
Yeah. So you guys had a little hiccup in week 3. That was your only loss of the season. Uh, was there ever a moment in this season where you guys kind of like thought to yourselves that you're like, okay, we can go all the way. We got it this year.
Yeah, we kind of just trusted the process the whole season and kept playing hard and just going out there and doing what we can.
Yeah, I think since before the season even started, it was always a goal, to because we knew what we had, we knew the players we had coming into the season, so it was always a goal. So, like you said, that hiccup, it didn't really affect us. We this was our goal the whole time. So,
Yeah, you guys, and I'm doing research kind of on the fly, but since like post COVID, you guys haven't been able to get out of your section like playoffs. Is that true?
yeah,
hmm
Or if you had to diagnose what the difference was between this year and the past years, what would you think that would be?
There's a lot more heart this year and sticking through the whole games and playing through it and being more physical in teams in years past. And mhm.
yeah. I think the years we've been here, we've lost the hutch every year. So I think those games are part of the reason why we could do it this year because, we always had a chip on our shoulder. And I think this year's group just everybody had that same mentality that we wanted to bring it to them. So,
Is this senior class or these uh are you guys like seasoned? You guys have been playing with this varsity team for a little bit now? You guys have kind of felt kind of like the blockade of not being able to get out of sections?
Yeah, we've been playing with these guys a long time. We have a few other returning starters from last year as well as ourselves. So we know the group, have a couple juniors that played with us the last couple years as well. So had some good chemistry and
yeah,
Look,
same as him. We returned a lot of guys, and even the guys that are new, they were already, big part. They were good scout players, or they always worked hard in practice last year, so we knew everybody was checked in.
trivia time for you guys because I couldn't figure it out. When was the last time you guys got to state or won it?
the last time we were there, I believe, was
26.
2016. We got to this game, the semifinals. I don't know who that was against, but
We lost.
Do you guys
mhm.
remember watching it, or was that not at the top of your minds back then?
No, I remember I was at the game. Um, that was yeah. That year's team had a lot of.
That Trey Lance played for that team at quarterback and safety as well too. So
So yeah, we had like three NFL guys on that team. So that was yeah. I was at that game. That was a fun game to watch. Fun team.
Has this moment like got surreal for you yet? Like, have you noticed like what you're playing for? Like, high school football is such a special thing, and not everybody gets to be this close to you guys' ultimate goal. Even being this far is just such like an accomplishment. Has it set in for you guys?
yeah, it's definitely set in. It's good feeling being where we're at, and then knowing just go out there and win every week and keep playing for the big game. Yep.
Yeah, it's definitely like you know the one goal, like I said, was beating Hutch to make it to state. And once we did that, this whole thing's kind of been like, it's really I sit in class and I just think about my next game. So
Let's go to the matchup. You guys are playing Becker, which is one of the best schools. Like with they're widely known as this consistent team that just wins. What are you guys' thoughts on them, either film wise, just thoughts, and what has your coach said about them so far?
Focusing on them, it's just we prepare just like any other. Go to practice every week. We watch film, just kind of having to work against what they have, and yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah, it's kind of this. I mean, obviously we know they're a good team, but it's kind of just for us it doesn't change. We kind of just go in the week, same we do. We game plan for them. We practice, their stuff so we can know what we're going against, and now we just got to go out and execute.
For those people that haven't watched a Marshall football game, well, what should we be expecting on Thursday when you guys play them? Like, what's the offensive identity of this team? What's the defensive identity? Just kind of that stuff.
I mean, you'll expect him to run the ball a lot. That's what we do. We live by we're going to be more physical than whoever we play. So our O-line this year, especially these last 4 or 5 games, I mean, we've been dominant up front. So offensively, we're just going to work harder than the other team, and we're going to run the ball.
Yeah, defense been a good team for us the past 3 years. I know kind of leads our team in games, and it's kind of what our focus is, having a good defensive squad and shutting down their stuff. So, yeah.
One of you guys talk about your coaching staff and what they mean to you, and then one of you touch on the community and what they've meant for you guys this season.
Well, coaching staff, I mean, so for me, I joined football freshman year of high school, so I never played in middle school. And one of our freshman coaches, he kind of introduced me to it. And I mean, coaching staff wise, like throughout all the years I've been here, I mean, none of us, I think, would be where we are without them. Our head coach for sure. I mean, he's a Hall of Famer in 2 states, so he pushes you to be your best. He knows what he's talking about. So I think with his resume, I mean, for me, for sure, I just bought into what he teaches, and obviously he's taught well because we made it pretty far. So
Yeah, all of our coaches do the best they can to put us in the position to succeed, and that's what we go do. They put in a lot of hours, then we'll be where we're at without our community behind us, filling our stadium every week and traveling with us and supporting us in every game, no matter temperature, where it's at, how far away, and all that. So,
All right. I'll leave you guys with this. Marshall will win the state championship if
we go out and be more physical than every other team we play and execute.
yeah, if we just work hard and execute what we were taught to the best that we can, I guess.
Is there any one last question with a 10:30 game? Is there any like changes that like in routine? Are you traveling the morning of, or are you going down the night before?
We're going the night before, leaving about mid-afternoon or afternoon time, so getting there and having a practice up in the cities and then staying overnight.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
Just wanted to ask that because that's interesting to me. But
Mm-hmm.
good luck. Good luck. Thank you guys for taking the time again. You can catch them playing Becker at 10:30 at the bank. You can either watch it on TV or go there. Thank you guys for taking the time out tonight.
Yeah, thank
Sure,
you.
thank you.